In 2001 to 2006, if you were the master of leverage, in other words, you went to every bank and said, hi, I've got property under contract, I'd like to fund it. They would go, great, would you fog this mirror? They fogged the mirror, boom, you got a loan. 2006, we all know what happened. All of a sudden, that strategy no longer worked. There's been a fundamental change, and it only happens every 40, 50 years. We've got all these new challenges that we've never, ever had to deal with. Change doesn't happen occasionally, now it seems to be every day, right? It used to be you would pay extra money, do whatever you could to have inside information. Now the problem is too much information. Wow, that's a new problem that we have never experienced. Too much information coming at us so fast. How do you find the right information? You know, the old school, well, there was one other method. You pay somebody. So you buy their cooperation for a little while. I thought there needs to be a community, a place where people don't have their hand out trying to go like, here, I'll give you some information. I'll give you some trust. I'll give you my loyalty if you just pay me. You know, and so that's what RWI is about. It's about that idea. There's a place that you can go where you don't have to worry about somebody's closing you or manipulating you or has a conflict. We needed to actually have an association. The master finding, creating, and using capital. In the money world, I believe in relationships, connections. You can get any resource you want. You can get access to it without owning it, building it, earning it. You just have access to it by having the right connections. Well, then RWI is the way that you connect faster, better, more. What you do is you definitely don't work harder. You definitely don't work longer. You find other resources, and those resources are all around us. The biggest mistake is we think, oh, it's going to take all this work. It's not going to have to do it. And if you're going to do it all, yes, it is a lot of work. So you don't do it all. You know, that big myth is that you do it all. That's a great strategy and a great skill, but it has its limits. And now, the next level for investors, you have to master a new skill for a new time. The exciting thing is that you now can get information customized for you. You can be connected to literally thousands, actually millions in some cases, people, and you can actually send a message and you can actually get back feedback. And there's all these new ways of investing in real estate that doesn't involve you going out and buying it yourself. The biggest hotel provider for short-term rentals in America was not around 5 years ago. The biggest one does not own one piece of property. The biggest one is Airbnb. They knew that the resource was connection and that they mastered this idea so that if we can connect, we can get all the benefits without paying for it, building it, or buying it. All we have to do is communicate and connect. Connection is what you want to get. How do you connect more meaningfully? How do you connect more efficiently? How do you connect in a more trusted way? We're going to create a tool. We're building a technology connection, so whatever funding you want, you just put it on there. If you have a certain type of property or a certain situation or certain criteria, then there's somebody out there who has the money available for it. Or you have interest in lending money, you put the offer on there. There's a place you go and you actually can put it in there and fill in the criteria of what you want to offer, and it will match. And you guys get to find out and go on a money date. Bankers now are some of the least trusted people in America. And I think that is so sad because the people we need to be able to trust, we can't trust and we don't trust. The idea that the borrower and the lender are on opposite camps. The borrower will screw the lender and the funder will screw the borrower. In today's age, that's such a destructive belief. If I'm a borrower, it's in my interest for my person giving me money to make money. And if I'm the lender, I should be worried about him or her making money too. That's trust. When we're in the game together, you get to levels of feelings and fulfillment and fun that you could never achieve on your own. And there's no difference between you making money and you having more deals and you helping other people. It all works together. When the community wins, you win. When you win, the community wins. Because we're collaborating. That's what I think all of us are being called to do. It's like we become more trustworthy, not better at sales and not better at closing, we become more trustworthy, and this is the vehicle. And it makes it real easy to not only get, but it really makes it easy to offer. You'll get all the benefits that you wanted when it was all about me. So, me to we, I think that would be what RWI is all about.